Hi, welcome. Let's draw a card from the Buddha Wisdom Shakti Power Oracle. So thank you for being here. All right. We have Kali Troma Nagmo's Mandala Mansion. Stand firm to cut through tension, doubt, and fear. What does this have to say? This is number 7. I don't use these much. So let's see what it has to say. Kali's mandala glows dark midnight blue, as Kali's color is blue-black. The outer edge is a ring of fire, and inside that is a fence providing protection from any who would enter unprepared or without the right motivation. Passing through these levels, you approach a lotus, born in the muck beneath the water and rising up into the purity of the sky. It has bloomed from her heart and invites you in. The syllables Ha, Ra, Ni, Sa, part of her mantra, slowly appear on the petals, glowing and then burning and shining brighter and brighter. Their light invites the nectar of wisdom from the hearts of all Buddhas to dissolve within you, mixing together to become a great ocean of wisdom. Kali, or Troma Nagmo in Tibetan, is the great wrathful mother of compassion. That's interesting. Wrathful mother of compassion. Her intensity burns through the fabric of duality, the illusion of this and that, right and wrong, God separate from me. She is the main deity in the Vajrayana pacification and suffering practice called Chod. It is traditionally done in cremation grounds and places that bring us face to face with fear, so we learn to cut through the obstacles of tension, doubts, and fears, the obstacles that deny us access to joy. Chod is ancient, one of the earliest Vajrayana sadhanas. It is a practice of self-sacrifice. Doing Chod starts with visualizing making an offering of our most valuable possession, our body, and transforming it into a magical nectar as a gift to all beings in all realms. Through making that offering, we initiate a flow between us and everything else. We begin to appreciate that all forms are completely interconnected and that there is, in fact, an underlying unity. Her mandala is a map that shows the way from the outer world through the layers of an energetic system into an inner sacred world where you meet the divine. It is a microcosm of the macrocosm of an energy system, be it a universe, an ecosystem, a human being, or one cell. All are organized by the same dynamism and have a similar structure. Mandalas help focus the mind and keep meditation places sacred. Like the rose windows in European cathedrals, they are a circle of beauty with symbols that move from chaos to a still point to illustrate leaving the wildness of the outer world to find the harmony within. Stand firm to cut through tension, doubt, and fear. We'll see if that has anything to do with today's reading. Any messages? So what do we want to use? This is cats that rule the earth. They called to me. Okay. Let's see, what are we feeling today? I'm feeling a little tea. Still too hot. Yikes. Okay. I'm going to get into the vibe of the reading. Here we go. Page of Cups. The Hierophant. So there's something, we're learning a lesson of emotional maturity. Okay, I'm just going to leave it at that. We're learning what lesson of emotional maturity are we being called to learn right now? Let's find out. Okay, that's interesting. So feels like what I wanted to say, I paused because I'm like, is this more of the same from the other reading from the other day? But it does feel like the emotional maturity is, it's funny because we have the Temperance card here, King of Cups, which is becoming the emotional mature one. This is like the achievement of that out of this victimhood. So it feels like, yes, times have been hard, but there's been maybe a stuckness, maybe. It might have to do with that fear. It does have to do with this a little bit. Stand firm to cut through tension, doubt, and fear. So maybe it's coming out of a place of fear and growing emotionally mature through all of the wounds that have happened in the past. Let's see. Like maybe there has been victimhood and it's time to grow from out of a fear state into a love state, like heart opening state. It's funny, the Ace of Cups just flipped out, so I'll take that as a sign. My cat's doing the weird meow now. Okay. You have the Tower. That came through the other day too, and the Nine of Cups. So yeah, this is coming down. This fear state, I mean, it's probably a little scary, but it's coming into, this is on the path to that emotional maturity. So this feels like something you've been wanting to happen, and it's happening, but it does feel a little scary. Like it's the only scary in the sense that change is hard. So it's like new territory, that kind of scary. Like almost like it's time to change, and there's nothing scary staring you in the face. It's just the fact that change is hard. Okay. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. Oh. I think this is saying go slow. You don't have to make any drastic changes. The Tower here is the scary, the fact that change is happening is the scary part. But the change doesn't have to be seen as too fast. Like you can take your time through this evolution, whatever you're going through. So that's the positive note, is take your time. Everything here supports you going very slowly. Go very, very slow. We're going to put those up here. Set these aside. And now I guess what I want to do is get a little, what are we supposed to, what is this really about? Because that's still pretty high level. Like this change coming out of fear into an emotional maturity. Something in your world is, you're undergoing this change, this evolution. It's like maybe you were in a bad relationship. And it's not like you're wanting to jump into anything too soon. It's just that the after effects of maybe the bad relationship or, the not so great situation, whatever that was for you, is like, it's like the after effects, the ripple, or the aftershocks, that's the word. And it's like, that's the scary part, but that's natural. Those will just fade with time. And everything here, again, says go slow. Go slow. Ooh, what is this? We have the Prince of Cups. Oh, maybe you are wanting a new relationship. Okay, but if you are, this is like go slow. Yep. Okay, so there's definitely a new, I didn't think we were starting out with a love reading. This does feel like old relationship stuff. I don't know the specifics. It might be for different people, different situations, but this feels like old relationship stuff, like it's in the past. Let it go. It was hard. It needed to end. It's good that it ended. There's something beautiful starting. I almost didn't want to do that, and I didn't feel it either. So there's something beautiful starting. I'm going to pull one more of that. Ah, this feels like you're a little worried about repeating old patterns, but I don't think you have to. This says you're a little worried about that, or you're worried that, I don't know if you're worried about the other person's history or your own history, or both, or being able to come together beyond the woundedness. Let's see. And the King of Pentacles. Oh, this is fascinating. Okay. This feels like the other person might be wanting things to move faster than you're ready for, or this is just saying this is still supporting you to go very, very slowly. Okay, the other person is somebody who's like ready, decisive, they know what they want, and this is saying take your time. If this is meant to be and it looks okay, I don't know yet how okay. Either way, go slowly. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, this definitely says take your time. And I want to know more about this connection, because I'm getting the vibe here that maybe this isn't the one. Hold on. Or if it is, it just says take your time. If it's meant to be, it'll still be there. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I kind of want to get, I'll use these. I want to know more about this connection. Oh, Ace of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the King of Swords again. This feels like, oh boy. I want a definitive before I say. There's the Six of Wands. And the Magician. Oh. I think that this is tricky. Yeah. You're on your side. Literally every card, everything is saying you're going through this emotional opening back from a place of like the fear of change and the old wounded, like the old relationship stuff that wasn't so pleasant, whatever that is for you, however it was. It's saying take your time with this, because your heart is you're slowly opening back up to the idea of having a really good connection, a really deep connection with somebody new. The other person, it's like whether it's a person or the idea of a new relationship, is like either this other person is like they know what they want, they're ready for it, they're ready to go forward, but it's like either they themselves are also wounded and they haven't done their healing. So it's almost like you're doing your both of you service by going really slow and forcing the slowness so that they have time to come around and recognize that they too need to do some healing before jumping head into something. And you have the ability to make this into something wonderful. Okay, you have everything in your corner. You don't have to put your wants, desires, needs aside for anyone. It's saying no, put them first because you're on the right path. And you have the ability to nurture this new thing and yourself coming out of the old relationship. You have something, you can nurture this new connection. It's going to be beautiful. whether it's just this person or the idea of a new relationship, whatever it is for you, you have the ability, everything's in your corner to go slow and make it whatever you want. Because something here says take your time, because you're going to come to some really good inspiration and clarity about what it is you even want, and not to repeat old patterns. Okay, so I think that's what we have. I'm going to stop there because I think that's all that wants to be said. So I think what this is saying is, especially with this card right at the start, is stand firm. Go slow. Stand firm to cut through tension, doubt, and fear. So don't let a new connection pull you along too quickly out of fear that you might lose it or that another one won't come along. Go slow. Open your heart little by little. It's going to be beautiful. You have everything backing you to nurture this into exactly what it's supposed to be for you in this next phase this new evolution you're going through. So best of luck. Thank you for being here.